approached the Buddha to practice this 5 practices for the sake of helping the monk to progress. But he had the intention to divide the Sangha apart. So he wanted to be the leader simultaneously with the Buddha as well. So that's why he presented this. And then the Buddha refused whatever he had proposed. And so he proposed that the monk should be the forest dweller. So, but then the Buddha said, no, that's a choice. My Sangha can stay in the monastery as well. Whoever wants to stay in the Vedavana or would like to go to the jungle, that's their choice. Number 2, beggars for alms food only. And he said, no, my Sangha can go, can attend the Sanghadana or for the Indivada. That's mean alms round. And then, and if he chooses to be alms round only, alms food only, that's his choice. Then also say that the red robe wearers. So then he say no, my Sangha can accept the jivara, that is the robe as well, from whoever offered to the Sangha, they can receive. Or if they have a choice, they want to pick from the rag and then making the robe, then that's fine. Also then he said that this one is similar one that they just allowed to stay at the root of the trees. And then the Buddha say, no, my Sangha can stay wherever, either under the tree or if they want to stay under the roof. Then the last one that we already discussed last week, that not having fish, but just a vegetarian only. And then Buddha said, no, my Sangha can eat whatever that they can get the offer. Either offer from Ashram or offer from the Sanghadana. So long as they're free from hearing the animal dying for us, or seeing the animal being killed for us, or having any doubt that person killed the animal for selling. So that's why the Buddha refused. So he said that this is the choice. And within the Sangha, who is the one making choice? And that is the Mahakassapa. Mahakassapa is the one vow to observe to practice the Dhatunga practice. And the Dhatunga practice, that means these are the 13 ways of practice in Dhatunga. Now, I could not find any sutta indicate this 13, but this 13, of course, this 13 will be found in the suttas, but not in one particular sutta. You understand my point? So this 13 practice extracted out from Buddha Ghosha in the 5th century, and he extracted all of this practice out from the sutta who vowed to take the Dhatunga practice, especially the Mahakassapa, in a different sutta indicate. So then he lists out the 13 way of practice in Dhatunga. And the whole, let's go each one by one. So then they go to wear the red robe, that is the abandoned one, okay? And then they also only have 3 robes, the lower robe, the upper robe, and the outer robe. Then you're going to say, then they're very stinky and smelly, right? Now look at the humidity outside like that in India. What happened to them if they wear only 3 robes? And you haven't practiced, you don't know. I have one monk, he's from Sri Lanka. No, sorry. He's from Malaysia, and he joined the Dhatunga practice in Thailand. What is his name? Ajanja. Ajanja, he is you could say that he's the fourth person that practiced the forest meditation, very famous in Thailand. And Vietnam, only one person, and then he doesn't practice properly. And now everybody adore him like a life Buddha. And he did not even observe the bhikkhu Patimukha. And everybody don't know what is Dhatunga. And they just seeing him wear black robe and then and they just worship him like a god. There is a condition for a person to observe this Dhatunga. You have to be 5 years bhikkhu before you observe this Dhatunga. 5 years bhikkhu. You not only to just want to observe the Dhatunga. Because if you go into the forest, there's some certain thing that, there is fear, you don't know how to act, you don't know how to generate the generosity, the metta to, the being that you don't see, like ghosts or this and that. How do you practice if you don't observe the Dhatunga? Okay? So then, that's why I wouldn't dare to put all these words in mind. Do not record mine and then put on the YouTube, okay? We're going to become famous. They're going to expel me out, the lady Boji. So this one, the second one that means when we rope. And how do they wash free rope? The outer rope is very big. Because the outer rope is considered as a blanket as well during the night. So what do they do? This is the monk from Malaysia, he shared with me. If your robe is dirty, so one day you wash one corner, and then two-thirds of the fabric is to dry. So you put it on, and then you let it hang dry, right? You hang dry it during you wear it. And then later on you wash the other corner. And then this two-thirds is dry, then you wear it, and then let this, outer corner dry. And then toward the end, then you start washing the middle part. It's like that. And that's how you wear continuously, but you not smell it. The same thing with the lower rope. The lower rope is really big too. And then how do they washing it? And also they have a certain time to wash it. You don't wash it at night. If you wash it at night, how can you sleep? So they wash it. They have a certain hour, certain day, time of the day they wash it. And that's how they sustain with the people. Okay? Just that's for you to tell you that even only 3 rows, and if they content, they still can survive. They have to generate their own technique, right? So then they can sustain themselves. They just collect the food from the bowl. They don't eat something that's outside of the bowl. What does this really mean? If you have the bowl and then they put rice, they have some tea, they have soup, they have everything mixed, they mix up of everything and they eat. For us, this bowl is the stew, this is the soup, this is the fried vegetable, and this is bowl of rice, and you eat differently, right? And you mix the way you like. No, this one, whatever people give them in the bowl, they go put in the bowl. Whatever put in the bowl, they mix up and they eat everything. Why is that? No problem for them. They will mix up with everything and they eat. What does that indicate?
Not take pleasure in food.
Huh?
Not take pleasure in food.
Not pleasure, very good one. What else?
You don't see difference.
Extinguish. Huh?
You don't see difference in the sweet and
They see it different.
but they mix it all and they think that this is one thing.
Okay, that is one analogy too. Then
State food as only is a state portion.
yeah, the food is only for the purpose of sustaining the physical body. And then they have to remember there is a cultivation, how you restrain your six senses. This is the way you restrain the six senses. Okay? When you eat something and you don't feel like it, you say, ew. That's means you haven't restrained enough of the six senses. And this is the practice. You practice right in the bowl of rice. Once you go into the sutta, you will see that the Buddha teaching you, you don't cultivate of knowledge and this and that very far. You cultivate right in the meal that you are having right now. How you reflect from the meal that you eat. That's how practical it is. So having mixing food, you will learn in Abhidhamma later on how you restrain your five senses. From the eyes, you have non-attachment. From the listening to the voice, you have non-attachment. You know, you just equanimous to what the sound, the beautiful sound. Try the food, mix up everything. You tell me. Huh? If you can swallow that, that's mean you very good in the restraining the six senses. And that is in practice. Also the fourth one, that you're collecting the food without the skipping houses. What does this indicate? You're not allowed to skipping house. Let's say that you say, okay, this morning I vow to go to that village from house to house. Then I will go for Amsha. What does this indicate? This indicate that again, try to stay away from the preference. Oh, let's go to her house, she make good food, and I don't go to this house because they don't make good food. You have to get all the food from all the houses, because Mahakassapa indicate that he had a vow to make the food from the poor people only. So then they can generate the marriage. And he will not skip every single house, regardless the caste, regardless what they give. Regardless that it's pure vegetarian food or the meat that they make. And he vowed to take every single house's food, not skipping one. And that's indicate that the treating everybody equally, and also restraining ourselves from staying away from preferences. Okay? Then number 6, that everything, okay, you want to eat everything in the bowl. You're not leaving leftover. And then number 7, no longer accepting extra food after having started to take the meal. So whatever that already in the bowl, if you go into the Theravada Buddhist country, when the monk go for Amsterdam, and when if what do you call it, the top of the bowl has been covered, that's it, they're not accepting any more food. And once they sit down and they have the first bowl, plum of food already, they will not accepting any extra food into their bowl. And that's the condition. Then also remain in the forest, and then they also sleep under the tree, and then they also remain with on the bare earth without shelter. Okay, and also that they need to remain amongst the channel. That means the channel. That means spot where the human crops are buried or burned. So they either stay in the forest or they stay in the cremation land, or where the people are buried. So that's where they stay. Cremation, or the cemetery. Okay, so they can stay in cemetery. And then also they also sleep at the allotted spot. So that means this spot is yours, please do not settle here. We put spot. So be contented with the spot, or without searching for another one. So what does this indicate? Indicate that you're not looking for a comfortable spot. Whatever the given spot that give it to you, you're going to stay there. If there's someone already staying in the cemetery, and this is the only spot, and they say, Niku, this is the available spot, please stay, then you have to check over. Here in the class, no, I prefer to sit in the back. No one wants to sit at the front, like that. Or you go to the temple, I want to come and stand in front of the Buddha. No one, I don't want to stand behind people back. So that is the preference. So if they go into the place to sleep, whatever available spot that we serve for them, they have to assign. And then we notice on the line poster, they don't sleep. They sleep in the sitting position. So that is the practice. And why they need to practice this? Why they need to practice Dhatunga? And there are 5 factors that they need to practice in this Dhatunga. That is to eliminate their greed. Number 2, to know how to be contented without very little. Number 3, really want to get rid of Krishna. What is Krishna mean? Krishna, defilement. Okay. Define, what is the difference between the defilement and the greed, hatred, and the three root? What's the difference between the mula, the root, and nasha? What are the difference?
Vitamins are more than the 3 regulating their ignorance and are the 3 roots, but the vitamins are more like, see, personal existence you or living without or not living rights and rules, things like this. Yeah.
Not very clear. Anybody? What's the difference between the kilesha and also mula? And this mula is what? Huh? The root. What are they? We already said? Dosa? No, loka? Dosa and moha. What are the difference? Students don't listen to it. Is that Kalesha or Moha? Huh? Teaching the student is so boring. Is that Krishna or Moha? Krishna, what? Huh? Is that dosa or moha or Krishna? I'm frustrated, I don't make enough money. Is that Krishna or moha or mula?
Mula.
Why is mula?
That's great.
So how, that's big, but at the same Krishna too, they're blind. I don't like to teach so many nuns, how come there's no monk in here? Is that Krishna or those Buddha?
Yes.
Huh? What is that? Is that Mula or Krishna?
Yes.
Your answer is about right, but it is not clear enough. Mula is the base, the foundation for all the pleasure arising. Mula is the root, right? I already say it's a root. And the root will grow also kind of root, including the trunk, including the branches, including the leaves, right? So pressure is like that. Pressure is like trunk. It's the trunk, it's the leaf, it's the branches, it's the soothing, and all of those ones. But the mula is the one that the root very under the leaf. So the mula is underneath, and all of this rising manifest. That you can see it, you can see it, but you forget the root. So ruler is the root to generate all of this creature. Okay? So let's say that I don't like a lot of none. How come there's no man? Man is smarter, man is more fun. What is that? That's ignorance. Right? That generates from the root of ignorance. Right? So the root generates all this pressure. So then, these are the 5 things. Number 4, to remain on the calm spot. In this contemporary world, it's very hard to practice Dhatunga because every single minute I'm attaching to this. Right? Am I right? Sometimes that I go, I forget my chivara, but I will not forget this. That tell you that in this contemporary society, very hard to get rid of it. And it's very hard to go to become practice Dhatunga. Very hard. During the Buddha time, it's only a monk only. Sure, you have chivara, you have a good chivara, you have good food in the vihara. And that's all you have. Then you enter the forest. Why? The Buddha said, the simple environment will help you to drill your mind into yourself. You live under the root, with the foot of the tree, have nothing, just the tree and you. What else you think? Okay, now look back into my inside, my mind. Right? Then you will see this arising, that concept arising, that concept arising, that concept. And then you find so interesting, you start communicating with a lot of concepts inside of you. Right? You feel that inside is more abstract, then outside is just tree, sky, sun, and myself. So you will be more interested. But now, in this contemporary, I have shoes, I have a different room, I have an inner room, the outer room, I have AC, I have the classroom, I have students, I have food, I have mobile, I have laptop. So much to compare to the inside. Outside is more interesting than inside. So that's why it's very hard to get rid of the outside condition to go into the inside. So that's why we would just say the practice Dhatunga is to maintain your calm spot. That you simplify the life, so only then you start to have a condition, have the opportunity to look inside. That is the condition. And then once you drowning more, the more you drown inside, the faster progress that you're going to achieve on the path. Then you also no longer wish for any extra assistance in whoever world or condition. That's once you're already progressing, you're able to taste the Dhamma. You're able to taste the joy of the Dhamma. Does anybody here taste the joy of the Dhamma yet? No? Mom and Nan, you don't taste the joy of the Dhamma? No, at least I taste the joy of the Dhamma. You know, yesterday someone asked me, why you shave your hair? And I say, there's so many benefits to shave my hair. First, I don't have to spend a lot of money on shampoo and conditioner. Number 2, I don't need to spend the money to cut my hair every month. Save a lot of money. Number 3, easy to maintain, take out of the shower and then rub, dry. Go on fine, then I can do my work. So many benefits. Number 3, I look more handsome with shaving my hair than I have. When I have hair, my hair is like this. I have a puffy hair, and then every morning I go to work, I have to straighten my hair so I look delicate, beautiful. Now I shave my hair, look at me, just my face, so bright. So I say, that is the joy of the Dhamma. At least you have to enjoy that Dhamma. Right? For men, it's so easy. You shave your hair and you have a spiky hair, good enough.
I'm getting to understand this course in the sense that a lot of it for people who are part of training to become monks and nuns. I come from London. Can we apply these principles to general life in terms of, suppose I should cut my hair off tonight? Would that be part of my path?
From this course, you say that is for the monk and the nun. But reflect back to your householder. How last year, they gave me a 3-bedroom apartment. You know, my living room is from here to that wall. Living room only. And the kitchen is half of this room, the kitchen. And then I have 3 bedrooms. Each bedroom is this big. About 2/3 of this room. 3 bedrooms. Then I also have one study room that a quarter of this room. And then I have one servant's room. That's about totally 5 rooms. What am I going to do with 5 rooms? And now I'm moving to 1 bedroom, 1 kitchen, small kitchen, and 1 living room. I'm happy. Because 3 bedroom, I have to ask someone to clean the room for me, right? And then they speak Hindi, and this is not your Hindi, it's a local Hindi. The Rajgiri Hindi. And then whatever with my broken Hindi, they don't understand. So if I say that with the floor, they mop the floor. Oh, and I'm frustrated. I told them, please, I was so impressed when I moved into that room for 1 week, and then I moved back to the girl hostel. No room, no bedroom, no kitchen, no nothing, but 1 room only. I said, I'm content for now. They said, so you stay in the girl hostel, and then they will build 1 bedroom for you over there, and for the postdoc to stay over. I said, I'm happy, okay. They don't have the washing machine. They don't have the housekeeper to come to clean every day. In the hostel, I clean myself too. Only 1 room, 1 bedroom, what I'm going to do, how hard it could be. And then now I moved to 1 bedroom. They give me a king size bed. And I cannot sleep on the mattress because the mattress made me naked. You ask all of this none of us sleep on the mattress. Because we train to sleep on the ground, and we train to sleep on the board.
Give us the mattress.
So then we feel pain in the morning if we sleep on the mattress. So I remove the mattress, and I put a very fine blanket, and this much only, not the whole king size bed. And I treat my side of the bed as my table, water and glasses and remote control for AC, you know? Think of it. Just think it. How big of our body? How big of the bed that you really need? How many rooms that you need? Narrow it down. How much? You know, you see this millionaire. They build a castle with the carving and this and that. Ask them how many hours they spend one day for 9 rooms that they build. They take a picture. Beautiful castle. How many hours they spend in each room per day? Even now I have only 2 rooms, living room and bedroom. If tonight I spend my living room to do my work in the living room, then I don't stay in my bedroom, I just go there for sleeping, right? But if I teach the body certificate online, then I have to go to my room and turn the AC on, and then I teach the body certificate online, I spend time in the living room. Then my bedroom, then the living room is vacant. So how much you spend? How much you eat per one day? Ask you all those, and then you will be content. How much you need? Why you need to show the, your millionaire, your this and that? Why you make all of this money to show all this, and you think all this will make you happy? Sure, but it's a fake happiness. The fame, the name. Mr. So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so, Mr. Millionaire so-and-so. The meaningful in Buddhism is that you down to the point, there's 1 millionaire. He kept working and working until one day he diagnosed with cancer. Then he so regret all this year he worked to serve the money. He doesn't work to make the money to serve his life. He works to serve the money. So then, from that, you indicate it's very similar. Why we need to all of this one to serve as a monk life, as a luxurious monk life. But what is the purpose in life? And I already said, I already list out. You have 5 ways of spending your money on your family, right? 4 factors. And that is good enough. If you meet that, you're content. Also, if you're in a bodhisattva idea, sure, you can progress further. A lot of people, in the weekend, I teach the emotional management to one of the hospitals in the Musafapur. And this doctor, he has so many hospitals already. He has 9 hospitals. 7 hospital doctor for you. That is a charity hospital. Each of the Indian local come to this hospital, pay only 5 rupees. Then he give the treatment and the medicine. But he keep open and he say, Reverend, I have to open this, not for myself, for the Bihar government. Bihar is losing so much of the reputation. When you go to India, am I right? When you go around all the states in India, the moment you say that you're from Bihar, you've been devalued. Bihari, that's how they call the Bihari people. But then he said that he opened the training and the conference for the nurses to come to learn how to take care of the patient in palliative care. And he also conducting that one series after another one. For what? For the society. And then he found as is meaningful in his life, that is the compassion. Right? Whatever his family, his wife is a dentist, he himself is the chief health minister in Bihar. So then he opened up all this one for the shape of his Bihari society. And that's the meaningful life. That's part of the spirituality. This is not to do with the rich or poor, high financial or low financial, or the family. This doctor, that doctor, is the spirituality. Someone finds something meaningful in life, then they do it. So that's what is the
intention matters.
Yes. So that is a higher when you practice with you already passed the stage that you're able to see that, okay, my whole family is in a very good condition already. Now it's time to move on to serve our society. And that is part of your spirituality. This is not part of your materialistic path. So in the Mahayana, we always focus on the bodhisattva idea, compassion. And that compassion generated from your high spirituality need in individual of us. Do you think that I'm really proud of myself to teach here? No, I go back to Canada, I work as a nurse and I can make $9,000 per month easily. I wouldn't mind with my bald head as a nun, I can work in a hospital. But in hospital, as a nurse in Canada, we pay very high. During the time that I left about 12 years ago, I already made $5,000 a month. And if now, like my niece, she is also a head nurse, and she easily makes $9,000 a month. After tax, she probably makes $7,500. Much more than this job. But this is my spirituality path. My spiritual path. I want to serve back to the Buddhist community. I want to teach the Buddhist nun and monk to learn more about the Buddhism or the student from Buddhist country if they want to learn. So that's my spirituality. And if my spirituality means, then I'm happy. The money doesn't make me happy. Okay? So when you see the people doing something, it's part of their bodhisattva vow, then that's make them happy. And you cannot judge on this. Okay? So all of this one is the purpose to to practice Dhatunga. Also, one factor you need to understand, contentment is part of generate what? Gratitude, thankfulness. Because let's say that I'm very poor, and if I have a lot of freedom, you donate me 1,000 rupees. And I said, you make 2,000 rupee or 2 lakh or 1 month, you give me only 1,000 rupee? You so cheap. From this contentment become disrespect, no gratitude. But if you content, then you will say, thank you so much that you gave me 1,000 rupees. This is enough for me to open a small business that I will generate the money for myself. So you content with 1,000 that you can do your own little business that you can feed your family for 1 or 2 days and then your business will generate itself. So from the contentment world is the backside of the gratitude. So gratitude is going to be the next topic we're going to learn in the next class. Thank you. You will have break and you will ready for the next class.
Thank you.